How's it going, folks? LoGman77 here, and I wanted to do a video about Scrapple. I'm finding out from my last video about the Scrapple pasta that a lot of people don't know what Scrapple is, or have never had it, or even heard of it. So I thought I would do a little video, show you what it is. I'm going to show you how to slice it, how to brown it, and how to enjoy it. Today's video brought to you by Scrapple. Scrapple is pork stock, pork livers, pork fat, pork snouts, cornmeal, pork hearts, wheat flour, salt, and spices. A lot of people are going to say, "Ew, that sounds nasty." Actually, it's not. It's really good. And you can get it different. You can get beef scrapple. You can get scrapple with bacon in it. There's a couple other kinds too with different spices and stuff like that. I've always just liked the original scrapple. That's what I was raised on. You can eat it many different ways. You can, like last time I ate a block a couple days ago, I just sliced it up and ate it piece for piece. I sat down and ate a whole pound of it, and it was darn good. You can eat it with eggs and sausage. You can enjoy it on Scrapple egg and cheese sandwiches. A lot of times here lately, I throw it on some bread with some ketchup. I'm finding all kinds of different uses for Scrapple. I actually went as far as making a Scrapple and venison cheeseburger, which was unbelievably good. It's amazing what you can do with it. What I will do is I'll get it unpackaged and I will get it ready to slice, and I'll show you how thin you slice it. It slices a little different depending on whether or not you freeze it beforehand or if it's just put in the fridge and chilled. Some odd reason when you put, I've always found that when you put things in the fridge, it changes consistency, or freezer, it'll change consistency of it. It doesn't seem to hold together when it's frozen and then thawed as good as it does when it's just chilled in your fridge. So yeah, I will get it unpackaged and get it ready for slicing, and see you then. Here's as you can see, I have taken the outside plastic off of it. I generally always keep it sitting on the blue and white wrapper that has the label on it. It just makes cleanup a little bit easier, makes it a little less messy, because when you do cut it, you're going to get crumbled pieces. So let me get situated here, and I will show you how to slice it and how thick I normally slice it. Get y'all set up, Hal. Alright. I would suggest a good knife for this. I don't really have too many good knives. I've just been using an old school steak knife. This thing has served me well over the years. It served my grandmom well over the years too. So normally what I will do is I will cut it, let's say, like I said, about a 1/4 inch piece to 1/2 inch. Now it is shaped kind of bigger at one end and little tapers down, tapers up into a smaller section. So I always try to cut it, about a 1/4 inch, like I said. Just run straight down through it. Bam, just like that. And that's a hell of a nice slice right there. And I always try to apply pressure on both sides of my blade. See how thick that is right there. That to me is the right size slice. It just really smells good too. You can get, I want to say, depending on how you slice it, anywhere from 8 to 10 pieces off a block. And I will cook this entire block up because I'll eat this throughout the day. This is actually cutting very, very well because I didn't freeze it. I don't suggest freezing it. I really don't. It really causes it to break up and crumble very easy. And always the trickiest part is the last couple slices, because it wants to just squish on you. It's best to take it right out of the refrigerator and slice it chilled, You don't want it to kind of get warm, because if it gets warm it will not slice correct. It will just mush on you. Whew, that actually came out very well. I'm surprised. As you can see, I have gotten 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I got 11 slices out of that piece of Scrapple. That will make for, man, that'll make for five. That'll make for five and a half sandwiches. Probably 4 sandwiches and some pieces that I'll just, you know, throw in the old face while I'm eating or cooking, because you know it's kind of hard to sit there and cook it and not eat a piece. So let me get my pan and everything ready, and I'll show you how to cook it. Alrighty, now we're at my pan, and I got a little bit of oil. I want to say this is probably about a teaspoon's worth of oil in here. You just want to, you know, heat it up. I've got my burner set to, I want to say a little above medium. You don't want it too high, because you don't want your oil smoking, because it does stink. I mean, I'm sure that you know that if you let oil get to its smoky point, that it really has a foul smell to it, and it will make your sinuses hurt, if you ask me. But as you can see, it's just enough to really just cover the bottom of the pan. You don't want it soaking in oil, because it will permeate through the Scrapple and ruin the taste. But just enough to coat the bottom so it doesn't stick. Then you want to take your slices, and I cook them 3 at a time, just because I like to have mine right where the heat is on my burner. It seems to me like if you use too big of a pan, it generally tends to only cook the inside, because as you can see, my burner perfectly covers the bottom of this pan. Now if I use my big pan, it's like this, the outside will not cook. It doesn't get hot enough. So I would suggest a smaller pan, a medium to small pan. Now I do have a big stovetop burner. I don't want to say a stovetop burner, but it's I can't even explain it. It's a square thing that has its own little heating element, and I tried to cook a whole block in it at one time, and it did not work. It was horrible. So once this go ahead and gets browned up a little bit, I'll switch the video back on, and I'll show you what it looks like. Alrighty folks, this is the actual flipping process. As you can see, I flipped one piece. You want to be careful when you're flipping Scrapple, because it will have a tendency to break in half on you. I generally just like to take mine and push it right at the side of the pan, like so. Flip it over on my spatula, drop it back down. I did make the mistake one time of pushing it up on these here little handle holders, and it screwed my Scrapple up. So don't be afraid to touch it. Just push it on over just like so. You know, it's not going to hurt you. But as you can see, it's browned. I want to say 8 to 10 minutes on each side, depending on how crispy you like it. I myself personally like mine a little crispier, but that's about what it looks like when it's browned. Alrighty folks, Scrapple is done browning, and what I generally just like to do is take it and just lay it right on my tin foil. Let it cool off a little bit. Some people would say put it on a brown bag. Unfortunately, I don't have any brown bags. They don't really do brown bags around here anymore. Man, that's some good smelling stuff. Whew. Really looks good. Boom. I'll take a couple more of these here pieces and put them in the pan. I'll set that on the side because that's an end. And put that back on the burner. Let them cook up. Woo, some good smelling stuff. Certainly is. Alright, like I said, I normally just like to let them cool down, but because I'm kind of hungry and like it kind of hot, you know, if you let it cool, it'll get crispy. But I figure for the sake of doing this video, I will show you how I like to enjoy it a lot of the times. The simplest way to enjoy it, if you ask me. Is to just take a couple pieces and throw them on a piece of bread. Like so. Hit that baby with some ketchup. Like so. And enjoy your sandwich. And that's a Scrapple sandwich with ketchup. And I'm going to tell you what. You want to talk good. Scrapple sandwich with ketchup is just awesome, if you ask me. This is probably pretty hot, and I probably shouldn't bite into it right away, but you know what? I'm going to. I mean, that's good, folks. And that's how you. That's what Scrapple is. It's how you slice it, how you cook it, and one of the ways that you will enjoy it. I suggest everybody give it a try. Like I said, you can only order it between October and the end of February. It's actually a pretty good deal on the ordering of it. You can get like 6 slices. You can get 6 1-pound packs, 8 1-pound packs, or 12 1-pound packs. And really, I thought the better deal sounded like to be the 12 1-pound packs, but you would actually have to freeze it. Like I said, I really don't like to freeze mine. But if you got a big family, you know, say if you got 3 or 4 kids and a husband and a wife, you're going to need to cook at least 3 pounds. But yeah, that's Scrapple. That's how you enjoy it. And y'all have a great day. And I'm going to get to enjoying this Scrapple sandwich. Thanks for watching.